we already have another red flag warning in place for most of us here in central Illinois. This is going to take effect at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning and go until 10 o'clock tomorrow night. As you see, this does include all of our Illinois counties. Vigo County currently not in the warning. The National Weather Service in Indianapolis going to look at some more data before they decide whether to put Vigo County under that warning. But regardless, we're going to have increased fire danger again across central Illinois tomorrow. And if you forgot from just a couple days ago, the red flag warning means that we do have that increased fire danger due to the low humidity and gusty winds that we have in place across central Illinois. And that will allow fires to spread rapidly if they ignite. And that's exactly what we saw Wednesday. So hopefully we don't see a repeat of that tomorrow. But we do have that greatest threat in those rural areas where harvest activities are currently ongoing across the area. And there's a lot of fuel for those fires to work with because we're just so dry out there. A lot of the grass is dead. And then in those harvested fields, there's a lot of stubble that's on the ground that's dried out. And we continue with abnormal or moderate drought conditions across most of central Illinois, everywhere from the I-74 corridor all the way down through Effingham, Jasper, and Crawford counties. Abnormally dry conditions across northern Champaign and Vermilion counties. So we are still seeing those very dry conditions. And while we did get a little bit of rain yesterday, that wasn't enough to really help with anything. We only saw 2/100ths here in Charleston. Now we're going to see that wind coming back up. It's been breezy today. We're going to see it calm down through the overnight hours, but by tomorrow, already strengthening again. We'll see those winds coming out of the south. These are your gusts at 25 to 30 miles an hour to start the day. They'll continue to increase from there. We could see gusts even higher than these numbers on Futurecast, the National Weather Service indicating we could see some of those gusts in the 45 to 50 mile an hour range. We don't really see those calm down until we get into the overnight hours on Sunday. So for that reason, the National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory for all of our counties north of Interstate 70 that you see here in tan. This is going to take effect at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning and go until 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So again, we're expecting those gusty southerly winds. So it's going to be a breezy day, and it will allow those fires to spread rapidly if they develop. It's been breezy already today across central Illinois, but not quite strong enough to get us an advisory. We've already seen gusts today over 30 miles an hour in several spots, including in Champaign and in Danville. Temperatures today have been cooler than normal. We're seeing them in the 50s across the board right now. 59 Charleston, Paris, Terre Haute, 56 over in Decatur, and 56 down in Robinson this evening. SkyTrack is clear, and that's going to allow those clear skies. That's going to allow the cool air to really settle in as we get into the overnight hours. All the heat, well, what little heat we have at the surface, is going to be escaping. So here we'll pick this up on Futurecast. You can see those clear skies in place. That will remain the case, but you'll notice here as we get into the overnight hours, a little bit more in the way of cloud cover as we go for our western counties. That's going to allow temperatures to stay just a little bit warmer, and as a result, they are excluded from a frost advisory that's going to take effect at 1 o'clock and go to 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So areas along and east of Interstate 57 could see some frost tomorrow morning, but temperatures are going to be climbing pretty quickly for us thanks to those southerly winds. Going to be ushering in some more warmer air. So our hometown highlight tonight, Shelby County, that's where we're expecting those highs to make it back into the upper 60s, 67 in Shelbyville, Tower Hill, and in Windsor, 68 down in Sigel and in Cowden. But notice those wind gusts up to 45 miles an hour tomorrow. So definitely going to be a breezy day. But we are expecting mostly sunny skies, so it will be a great day if you want to get out and enjoy any of those fall activities. Now, as we get into Sunday, things are going to be changing just a little bit. So Saturday, definitely going to be the pick of the weekend, despite it being breezy. We have a cold front coming through on Sunday, so we'll start out dry, no issues as you head out to church or any morning activities. But you'll notice if you saw some blue up to the north, we could see some snowflakes across northern Illinois. Not expecting any of that activity here in central Illinois, but we could see some rain showers coming in as we get into the afternoon and evening hours. That activity really overspreads the area as we go into Sunday night before we start to see those showers taper off into the overnight hours. For tonight, going to see those lows again down to 35 degrees, a little bit warmer further off to the west, areas of frost. Wind becoming light before strengthening as we get into the daytime tomorrow, giving us that increased fire danger. We'll see those highs climbing up to 68 degrees and southwest wind again gusting up to 45 miles an hour. And as we look at the next 7 days, we'll remain below average temperature-wise for most of the week. We will see those temperatures climbing back up into the 70s as we get into Thursday. That's when we'll see a stationary boundary interacting with central Illinois. So that could give us a few more chances of rain, which is definitely something we would like to see across central Illinois because we have those drought conditions. So hopefully we're able to get some substantial rain out of this system as it comes through next week. Overall, going to be kind of a gloomy week, but I think we'll take it as long as we can get rid of some of that fire danger that's out there.